Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Tammy from FightForYouCoaching.com, and I just wanted to jump on this afternoon and talk to you about myths versus facts in fitness. And again, before I get started, I want to remind you all that I am not an expert. This is just information that I've collected in the last couple of years on my journey, and I want to share with you. I always encourage all you guys to do your own research and find what works best for you. And if you have any questions, please ask. I'm always willing to help. So 10 of my myths versus facts today that I'm going to start with. My number one is the more you sweat, the more calories you burn. That is a myth. Just because the person next to you isn't sweating at all doesn't mean they're not burning calories. Sweat is a mechanism in our body to cool our body, and that's what it's there for. So if you're really overheated, then the sweat kicks in. The sweat kicks in, and that's why you sweat more. So if you're not sweating more, then you're already pretty cool and you don't have to worry about it. But it has nothing to do with the amount of calories that you burn versus the amount that you sweat. So if you've ever thought, oh, the more that I sweat, the more calories I burn, that is complete myth. Number two, the longer you work out, the better it will be. That is false. If you're looking just to get your cardiovascular going and to, work those muscles, you can do as little as 10 minutes a day just to get them moving. However, if you're looking to lose weight and burn calories, you need to be doing at least 30 minutes a day, and that's the most that I do a day, and that's plenty, because the more calories you burn, the more weight you can lose. But if you're just doing it to kind of get your blood moving and then get your cardiovascular, as little as 10 minutes a day is good, and any kind of exercise during the day is good for your body, and you need to be doing it. Sitting sedentary and doing nothing is not doing your body any good, and the longer you do that, the less your body wants to work and things want to work. Number three, sleeping doesn't affect weight gain. That is a myth. If you're getting any less than 7 hours of sleep a night, then you're increasing your risk for weight gain. Sleep is important. When you're not sleeping, I have it right here, your body increases the production of a hormone. I'm not even going to try to say it, because if I do, I'm going to butcher it. So here is the hormone. And it's referred to, you guys, as the hunger hormone. And what it does is it increases our desire to want to eat. So when you're not getting enough sleep, our body kicks in at producing more of that hormone, which in turn makes you more hungry, which causes you to eat more, which causes you to gain weight. It's just like a triad. It keeps going and going. Number five, being a woman and lifting weights will make you look like Thor. Total myth. That is so not true. First of all, we don't have muscle men. Hi, Eli. We don't have muscle mass like men, and we don't produce testosterone. So our muscle mass is never going to be like a man. Lifting weights is really good for us because lifting weights burns more calories throughout the day. It keeps our muscles strong and it keeps our bones strong. So lifting weights is really good for us, and we need to do it. And don't fear that you're going to look like Thor, because I promise you're not. Number six, you shouldn't work out on an empty stomach. That is a myth. Working out on an empty stomach, believe it or not, if you can work out first thing in the morning without eating breakfast, it will increase your calorie burn. That doesn't mean don't drink water. First thing in the morning, what you want to do is have that first 8 ounces of glass of water. But you don't necessarily need to eat before you work out to be more productive. It will actually benefit you not to eat, because you will burn more calories. And I'm a first thing in the morning workout girl. If I don't do it the minute that I wake up, then I have to really push myself to get it done every day. So try it. Set your alarm an extra 30 minutes ahead and get up and do a workout and see how it works with your schedule. Number seven, this is a big one. Running on the treadmill is as effective as running outside. That is a huge myth. Fact is, running outside is better than running on a treadmill. First of all, you're going to run little hills, up and down little hills. You're going to run through different terrains, which works different muscles in your body and causes them to kick in, which in turn uses more energy, which in turn burns more calories. You have to think about it when you're running outside. You're curving, you're going up and down, you're going against the wind. On a treadmill, I mean, yes, you can go up and down on a treadmill, but it's way different outside. And running outside is going to be more effective for your fitness, and especially if you're working on losing some weight. So I would choose outside before I would choose a treadmill. Number 8, crunches are better moves for your core. That is a total myth. You need to work all area of your abdominal muscles. So you need to be doing just as many different moves in your abdominal area as you are everywhere else. So you need to check into that. And there's tons of things on Pinterest or anything that's hooked to your workout program. You know, if you look, most ab workouts that are hooked onto a program are 10 to 15 minutes. And there's a reason for that, you guys. There's a reason that they do that, because you need to work all areas of your abdominal, and just doing 500 plain crunches a day isn't going to get you where you want to be, and I promise you it's not going to get you the six-pack that you want. Number 9, no pain, no gain. That is a huge myth. You know, you're going to be a little sore when you start a new workout program, but you shouldn't be in so much pain that you can't move. If you're in that much pain, that means that you've already got an injury and that you need to stop. You need to stop and rest. So if some pain comes on all of a sudden, stop, rest. If you go to start again and the pain is still there, stop and go see your doctor. You should never have so much pain when you're working out or after you're working out because of a workout program. A little bit of soreness is normal, but pain, it's not normal. So stop and go see your doc. And number 10, last but not least, is muscle weighs more than fat. Oh my gosh, that is such a myth. A pound is a pound. Muscle weighs a pound, fat weighs a pound. You put them both on the scale, they're both going to weigh a pound. It has nothing to do with a muscle weighing a pound and fat weighing a pound. It has all to do with the volume. Think about it this way. A pound of fat is like this, looks like the size of a baseball, and a pound of muscle, sorry about that, a pound of muscle looks like the size of a baseball, and a pound of fat looks about 3 times bigger and looks like a big old bowl full of jelly, and it jiggles that way. Now, guys, I want you to know that these are my top 10 myths. Again, I'm not an expert, but the more that I learn and the more research I do in health and fitness, I feel like I need to get it out to you guys and share with you, and that's the number one reason that I do this. So if you've got any questions, shoot me a message on Facebook or a comment on my blog, because I'm going to share this on Facebook as well. And if you disagree, let me know. Or if you've got other facts that you want to share with me, I'm always willing to listen to everybody. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.